Alright guys, welcome back to Majin in the Forsaken Kingdom, and as I told you in our previous video, we only had a few more areas. Well, we actually only have one more area to defeat here. And now I'm going to be equipping our Guard Knight's armor, and this is basically what the full set looks like. It's pretty cool. All decked out in our threads now and ready to kick some ass. Now this next area is actually a very short area. It just has a pretty different puzzle involving the power of wind that we have to use in order to beat it. It's called the Excavation Site. Despite what the the world map shows as it being a pretty large area, it's pretty small. This video is probably only going to be about 10 minutes long at most. Now, as far as the power of wind, there's two ways you can use it in this game. You can use the elemental abilities as an action, or you can use it to fight enemies. Now in this video I went back and looked at my recordings and stuff, and I noticed that I did not use it at all in this video, so you won't be seeing it used to attack the enemies, unfortunately. I don't know why, I just didn't use it in this video, but I did use it as an elemental action, so you'll be able to see it used to basically defeat the puzzle. And I really kicked ass on those guys. See, that's the way you really combo enemies. Yeah, like I said, this next area is going to be very short. It's hardly nothing. There's only 2 treasure chests we have to get, and 1 memory shard, and then of course the small little puzzle with the wind. The very next area is the boss fight, so look forward to that. Now you'll see this barrel that's hanging up here. Basically, it's in plain sight. You got to use the action ability, and the Majin or Teata will automatically move to the right area and blow the wind on it, and it'll actually move back and forth, and then you can jump across. See, there it goes. Yep. And there's actually some kind of a mouse that we have to talk to here on the other end.
Deep in this fort, there is a huge monster, like nothing we've seen so far. Its mask is identical to one that's sealing the door of the castle. Maybe just like the scarecrows, if we defeat it.
Okay, now we can go pull this lever right here, open the door, and now we can gain access to the second section of this area. Now basically what that mouse was referring to was the castle door with the 4 masks on it, and he's saying that it's similar to the scarecrow mask that you'll find in the area. So what we're gonna encounter is like the boss, and once we kill the boss, he's referring to that as the large creature, large monster. That's going to be the boss of this area. So when we defeat that boss, one of the masks on that seal will be broken. So it's pretty basic to understand that. Is we have to kill each boss in every given area before all 4 seals on that door is open, and then we can go back to the Black Castle. Anyways, we're going to speak to this, or we're going to actually go down to this area, and there's going to be a mouse here that explains something to us.
Documents say that this room is called a room of transport and has a device that lets you travel far in an instant. But I don't think you'll be able to get in until you do something about the dark seal on the door.
Okay, so that's the room of transport. That area of the game we will not be getting to for a very, very long time. Almost at late stage end game, so we won't be worrying about that for a while. Now this next area right here is the second section. Now the first order of business in this area is to eliminate all the enemies before going after the puzzle. So the one thing you want to do is you want to take care of those 2 archers. Now with our new power of wind, we can actually do that. But I think actually what I did here was I actually went after the big enemy first. That's actually not what you want to do. You want to take care of the archers first, so they can't pummel you from above, like they're doing right now. But this is just one way of actually doing it. And also against these big enemies, the power of wind is actually one of the abilities that stuns them. I don't know why I didn't use it in this video, but I could have recorded this again, so that
almost dead.
Better, you know, way of showing you how the wind element works, but yeah, it's alright. I almost got killed here, but once we take care of this big enemy, then we'll go back up to those archers and finish them off as well. You always want to stun them in the face, but like I said before, the wind ability is absolutely the best ability to use on these guys because it stuns them automatically and then you can just take them down like that. I want to heal. Just remember, archers first, big enemy next. That's the way you want to do it from now on, not the way that was shown in this video. You always want to take care of the archers. In any given situation where you're in a room full of enemies, the archers pose the most threat by far. As you'll notice, when you get later in the game, the archers will actually have different skills. They won't just be able to fire regular arrows, they'll be able to fire like fire arrows, explosive arrows. They do a lot of damage. So yeah, to get rid of these archers, you want to use the power of the action wind.
I blow wind.
Actually, yeah, the wind ability. See, I'm using actually the power of the wind elemental ability right now on these archers. And you can see how they're stunned with the wind. You finish them off. And they're real, these things are pushovers. I mean, once they're not on their, you know, pedestals and trying to, you know, beam you with arrows, you know, from afar, I mean, they're real easy to kill, so.
Ouch.
And now you can see the memory shard up there. We're going to try to get to that real quickly. Now we're going to move around to this other barrel. And we basically have to use the action wind ability on this barrel. So we can move across again. And on the other side, we'll be speaking to a parrot.
I can hear a large creature's footsteps and booming voice far away. Maybe it's my imagination, but it sounds like it's speaking human language. This is creepy.
Oh, great. Now we got a parrot that sounds like an old geezer. Okay, now we climb up this ladder. And we head around this area right here. And we head all the way straight to the memory shard. Want to try to get that as soon as you can before, you know, the sun starts coming up. And now there's only one other chest to get, and you can see it way over there. It's all the way at the other end next to that lever. Now this next area, it may take a few tries to jump to. It took me a few tries, but it's not too difficult. You want to use the Majin or use Teotl to blow this barrel and then jump on top of it like that. And wait for it to get to the other side and then jump across. Took me a few tries to figure that out, but I got it. Now we're going to go get this last chest, which is right here in plain sight. Now finally, lastly, we're going to get the lever for the door. And that's it. Now we're going to grab up Teotl and go through the doorway. Oh, he just slams right behind me. We got 7 memory shards so far, so that means only 3 more to go before we have 10. You actually get an item for having 10 memory shards, so it's pretty cool. You'll see about it later. Anyways, we're going through this door now, finally. Now we have access to the next save point, and right beyond the save point, the doorway, is the boss. And it'll definitely be indicated by this mouse who speaks here.
I saw it! Beyond this door, there's something much scarier than we've seen so far. The size of it, the terror. I shiver just to remember it. You can't hope to beat it in a straight fight. Can't you properly use the power you just got?
My God, those mice are just terrible. Anyways, that'll be it. In our next video, we're going to focus on finally defeating the first boss of the game. And we're going to be using the wind elemental ability against it. And it'll be interesting. So look forward to it. And, you know, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.